Ah. Come on, give me some out of time or Cabal. Whoa. Whoa. Valley Club, do not sleep on the Age Adamantium orb. It is the best orb you're going to see for a while as a free-to-play player. Half the time you're getting something good, and these are the best odds that we've seen for an event orb for a while now. Out of time, Cabal jackpots are ahead for you, hopefully, because you're going to need these teams to smash these events this week and next week. And if you're ready to prep for it all, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. We are broadcasting from the TVA today in hopes to set you in the right timeline for these Old Man Logan trials and the Temporal Dimension. Old Man Logan trials are coming next week. Temporal Dimension is coming tomorrow. And there is a great orb with the event going on right now that you do not want to sleep on. We're going to talk about how that orb and this current event is going to help prepare you for these events tomorrow and next week. But before we get to all that stuff, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel, helping you get set for events like this, news videos, question and answer videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. Well, let's go into the game and talk about this Age Adamantium orb. This is supposed to help us get set for the Old Man Logan trials. They do require out-of-time characters, Cabal characters, if you want to get higher stars for your Old Man Logan. And this is probably the best event orb that I've seen for a while. The left pillar, not that bad, has some teal gear. And if you are not in Dark Dimension 6 yet, that is going to help you with that. We got more teal gear for that stuff. But the good stuff here is in the center pillar. And every single one of these, a 12% drop, which gives up to 30 shards of these out-of-time characters, more for these farmable characters. You're getting 15 for the unfarmable characters and 20 for the farmable characters, 40% drop rate for that. And there is a 48% drop rate, getting 5 shards of these good characters, 10 shards for these farmable characters. So yeah, we got 5 unfarmable characters in Starbrand, Leader, Iron Patriot, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and the big grand prize Black Knight, one of the best characters in the game. Also farmable characters as well in Captain America, Captain Carter, Emma Frost, Loki, Namor, all farmable. So yeah, this is a great orb. And we did get lucky this morning on stream. Got a 15 pull for Black Knight and for Leader. Still need a few more shards of it. Got shut out on my first few orbs, but this is a really good ratio as well. If we go into the campaign notes, this is where you could get some shards for these. We'll see that the ratio is a lot better than I was expecting. I was thinking, you know what, 2 to 1 is a good ratio, but if we look at what the conversion rate is, 15 energy, that is 60 of these event orb fragments. So 4 to 1 ratio, which means that every 500 energy you spend is going to get you another one of these orbs. Again, 50% chance to get some farmable characters that you may not need, but a 50% chance to get some unfarmable characters that you may not already have at that 5-star or 6-star or 7-star, whatever you're trying for that Old Man Logan trials. This is a great catch up for that. I would push hard in this event. I am definitely doing the 50 core refreshes for this. Definitely do the 100 core refreshes. Not sure if I want to do the 200 core refreshes if these orbs are that valuable. I don't know if personally it's going to help get me to that next star level, which for me would be that 6-star level. I'm pretty far off of a lot of these characters, but it may get you to the next star level for you. And if you are close to the next star level, a 5 or a 6 or a 7, I would definitely push on this event because there are some events that these Cabal and out-of-time characters will be needed for. And I gotta say, I'm happy that the orb is as good as it was, because as I saw these rewards, I was a little disappointed, thinking maybe I don't need to grind on this event. Maybe I don't need to spend on this event. Maybe I'm not spending too many power cores for this event. But as I saw that orb, I'm like, no, I'm grinding on this event. I'm spending my power cores. Let me know what you're going to do. How many power cores are you spending per day for this event? The good thing with the web milestone, as you spend your power cores to refresh your campaign energy, you're also getting even more of these orb fragments from the web milestones. So yeah, this is a very good event in my opinion. Tomorrow, we have a Temporal Dimension that is starting. You need Cabal characters for that. It is going to be all new content. And what they say is it's going to challenge you to succeed, which to be discussed in the new health pack section below. Now, previously with these pocket dimension, this current one is the one that's starting tomorrow is the Temporal Dimension. With these previous pocket dimensions, they've always been pretty good rewards, but very easy content. So end game players can pretty much auto their way through this. That's not how it's described here. So you may need to build up your Cabal characters at least at gear tier 14. Now, I'm hoping that it won't be too challenging. We just get through these rewards, but on the flip side, I do like a challenge. I do like kind of grinding through these and, oh, it doesn't work. I got to figure out a new way. Oh, that didn't work. I got to figure out a new way. Experimenting. I'm kind of hoping that this is a challenge now that I say this. I don't just want the rewards. I want to really have to grind for that. But the downside of making it too challenging is that it's going to be harder for newer and mid-game players. So we'll see what the difficulty is. They are describing it as something different and harder than we've had before. Pocket Dimension is going to use a special health pack, not the dark health packs that you use to refresh your dark dimension energy. It's a special temporal health pack to heal your characters and keep an eye on supply and stock up when necessary. They don't say how you're going to be able to stock up on these, to refresh these. Hopefully it's not just offers. Hopefully you could use some in-game currency like a blitz currency or raid currency or something like that. Maybe not raid currency because they just did redo the raid store and we got some pretty good stuff in the raid store right now. But yeah, all new Pocket Dimension, challenging nodes. You must strategize, sometimes make multiple attempts to defeat these nodes. Not sure if that's for mid-game players, end-game players. We will see when it launches tomorrow though, but some pretty good rewards. You do get some diamond orb fragments on each of the nodes. On the first run, you will get some diamond orb fragments, some crimson catalyst parts, some crimson isomers, phosphates, MRI, marrow extract, and molecular scan. You also have some character shards for some farmable characters in Lizard and Photon. Those are usually the node by node character farm shards aren't that great, but these runs, the first run and the time run are pretty good. So 3 diamonds for Ghost Spider, that is great, especially if you already have her at 7 stars, 7 red and 7 gold stars. You can immediately get those diamonds for Ghost Spider. And she is kind of like the Gambit of this team. She does a lot of counter attacks with enemies' attacks. Also more crimson gear. And if you don't have that Ghost Spider up, well, you could get some character shards for there. Again, this is going to launch tomorrow at 2 p.m. So hopefully you have all your characters ready. Let's move on to Old Man Logan's event. This is an event that you definitely want to build up your Cabal, build up your out-of-time characters for, because Old Man Logan's kit looks insane. He's definitely going to have value in Arena, be a part of the Arena meta, and probably involved in every other non-raid game mode. So yes, build up your out-of-time, get your shards, go hard on this event. Now the good thing about this event, it is easier than our previous legendaries, and I'm talking the old legendaries, Omega Red and beyond. You can get a unlock without any of your characters at a certain star level. You can get a 4-star Old Man Logan even without your Cabal and out of time at a certain star level. You probably need to build them up, but you can get that unlock, and that is better than what we've had for the previous legendary events, because if you did not have your characters at 5 stars, you wouldn't even get that unlock. So the more shards you get, the better. Now, it is not as good as the Horseman events or the other Scourge events or anything like that, because with those events, you could unlock these characters at low star levels, and you could keep coming back for more grinding to get even more of these character shards. We don't have that in this one. They took that part out, but hopefully they bring back some of the challenge. I think one of the best things that we've had from those previous legendaries or those Horseman legendaries is the amount of challenge that we've had. I know some people don't like to grind too much. I do like some level of grinding, and having to figure out something, have a bad attempt in the beginning and then go back and eventually get it to the point where I have a perfect attempt, that does feel good. So I do like some challenge, and I hope there is some challenge. The only hard thing is, if you don't have your characters at 5 stars, or if you don't have your characters at 5 stars, at least the hardest difficulty you could get to is difficulty 10, which means that you're not going to be able to grind on these difficulty 11, 12, or some of these harder difficulties with lower star levels. And for difficulty 11 and 12, that is the highest you could go with 5 stars. Difficulty 14 is the highest you could go with 6 stars. And yeah, to get to that max difficulty, you would need 7 stars on all of these characters. Now, the other new thing coming with these Old Man Logan trials are these upgrade tokens. I think these are kind of like what happens with a time heist, where you instantly upgrade a character to whatever star level you're at. No gold, no training mats spent. Not sure how they're going to handle the gear there, but you may still have to equip gear. I think this is a good thing. There are some positives and negatives. The good thing is, like we mentioned, you don't have to spend that gold or those training mats. Also, it's a little easier to calculate, because you don't have to calculate, oh, I need 10 more shards, or I need 13 more shards to get to the next star level. You know exactly what you need, and then you get to the next star level. That is a good thing for some and maybe a bad thing for others, because I know some people like to min-max these events and get exactly what they need for that next star level or whatever they're shooting for. That kind of is where the downside comes in. Some people do enjoy min-maxing these events. And if you are just short a few shards, well, that's not something that you can do. You're going to either know that you're going to have the next star level or not. You're not going to have to calculate all that stuff and figure out how to, cumulatively get these shards and get to that next star level. So that is a bad thing, but there are some good things with these upgrade tokens as well. The other thing is with these first time rewards, they do say that the top rewards, 6-7 yellow star for Old Man Logan, will get some upgrade tokens, which in my mind means that if you don't, let's say that you aren't able to get to those higher levels, you don't have a 6-star at a time, or don't have a 6-star Cabal, well, you can still get to this 6-star. Maybe you have 5 stars on them, and these rank rewards, maybe able to get a 6 or 7-star depending on how you rank, and get even higher stars for that. And then you're getting red stars for this as well. So some good things, some bad things that we're getting with this. I think the worst thing is that we don't get that challenge anymore, but we'll see how these nodes are designed. Maybe they do bring back these challenges, and maybe it is challenging enough even without these star difficulties. And hopefully there's enough separation in all these scores, because a lot of people are going to be doing the exact same difficulties with exact same scourges on. So hopefully there's enough separation in these scores with the efficiency bonuses that we don't get a lot of ties on the leaderboard. And once again, the Old Man Logan trials, they are set to launch on May 24th. So hopefully you get all your prep. Hopefully you grind on this event and get your Cabal and out of time as big as possible so that you could smash. So hopefully with a lot of these things highlighted, now you can make a determination how hard you want to grind for this event, how many power cores you want to spend for this event. Is it worth it? Will it get your out of time or Cabal characters at the next star level? If it is, this is an event that you really, really want to push on. Hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, leave it a like. It is free for you. And it really helps out that YouTube algorithm, really helps out the channel. If you want to check out what are the only 10 teams that you need to win at the end game in Marvel Strike Force today, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.